Hi, I'm Coach Steve Toth, the founder of Real Coaching Radio Network, and I'd like to introduce you to one of our radio programs, the Beyond the Living Outside Body Experiences, hosted by Sonia Novik. Hi, Sonia. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, how are you, Coach Steve? I'm glad to be here.
I'm doing great.
I'm doing great.
Springtime.
Yay!
Yay! Let's talk a little bit about, with our listeners, what is Beyond the Living show all about?
Okay. Well, we cover a lot of different things. We do mediumship to speak with people that have crossed over. And also are in the in-between place, what I mean by that is that they're still here on their earth, but they're no longer in a body. We also do a lot of remote viewing. We actually do a lot of the Merkabahs, and Steve's going to be doing a show next week for us on that for the next 5 weeks. So I'm very excited about how to balance your sacred geometry is what the Merkabahs are about. We also talk about the Elohim. We talk about Abraham Group. We talk about near-death experiences. I've had 2 so far. Hopefully I won't have more. We talk about the difference between near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, and astral body experiences. And we do a lot of talk about telekinesis, teletransportation, so anything that has to do with actually you being in a physical body but being able to be outside of your body or moving through time and space in ways that people are not used to. So we have a lot of different things and a lot of people that are going to be coming to our show, a lot of guests that are going to be coming to our show, and it's going to be very interesting, and it's mostly about the paranormal. So that's what our show is about, and the last 3 or 4 weeks we actually have been doing a lot of mediumship for people, for our guests, and for listeners that have come to the show. So I'm sure there's a lot more that we'll be able to share with everybody.
Yes, thank you, Sonia. You had some incredible shows. Actually, I think not this last one, but the one before the last, you had a lady on from England, and I was absolutely glued to my screen, and I was attentively listening to every word that you said, because you put her in touch with her father that passed away when she was a little girl, and the entire experience was outstanding. So listeners are probably wondering, well, when is this show on? Well, the show is always on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. Eastern. And maybe we could cover a little bit more about what your next show will be all about, which is coming up next Tuesday.
Sure, Steve. Actually, we're going to have Coach Steve, do 15 minutes of balancing our chakras through Merkabah, and through the Merkabah, which is a sacred geometry. Because I believe if you balance out your power centers in your body, then it's a lot easier for you actually to have out-of-body experience or an astral projection experience or all those different things. So we're going to cover that, and then we're going to do about 15 minutes of working with the Merkabahs, and then 15 minutes of grounding everybody so that they're centered and balanced. And then we'll do about a half an hour show, and depending on what our audience is looking for, we're probably going to be talking about how to have an out-of-body experience and how to have one safely and comfortably. And we this week we won't do a guided imagery meditation, but next week after you do the Merkabahs, we'll do a guided imagery meditation where I will be able to help people go out of their body and come back. So that's what this next show and the following 5 shows are going to be about.
Great, Sonia. Thank you. Real Coaching Radio Network is a social broadcasting network putting a new spin on coaching and personal development. It features prominent coaches and entrepreneurs from around the world in 7 different disciplines essential for life balance. Our segments include health, finance, relationships, personal growth, physical environment, career, and spiritual well-being. Until next time, be creative, plan your days, and get into action. Thank you. You're fantastic.